Hello, welcome to Indiana Online Academy Summer PE1. My name is Mrs. Clarke, and welcome to my virtual classroom. I wanted to do a quick video just to give you guys some of the information that I'll be sending in an email, as well as you're able to watch this video as needed to help you get started on your online course. First thing I want to do is introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Mrs. Clarke. I have been in education for about almost 18 years. I started off as a health and PE teacher in middle school, teaching 6th, 7th, and 8th grade physical education and health. And then most recently, I've been a school counselor in both middle school and high school, and I'm currently the school counseling specialist for the Indiana Department of Education. So in the summers, I'm just still teaching summer PE. My husband is also a physical education teacher, and he teaches an, an online course as well. So you might have some friends that have him, Mr. Clarke. But anyways, so that's a little bit about me. I've been teaching for a long time and have a lot of experience as an educator, and so hopefully you'll find that this class runs really smoothly for you, and you can all earn your PE credit and be on your way. So first thing that you'll want to make sure is that you check out my intro, Mrs. Clarke's tips and guidelines. So here, there's some important information that you'll want to read through. Just to note, at the end, I have where you can sign up for remind texts. And this is where you can sign up to receive text information from me. I know a lot of you probably are more comfortable receiving text than phone calls. So if you'd like the first contact to be via text, just make sure to sign up for remind. That way I can just keep track of you all that way. And then I wanted to show you over here, you'll see more information about myself. You'll see my Indiana Online email that you can always send me a message there. That is my cell phone number. I'm happy to get a calls and texts on that number. And just so you know, my office hours, I'm happy to get email at any time of the day, but just know that you'll probably get a response within 24 hours between the hours of 9 and 5. And then I should be available by phone between the times of 10 to 6. I know some of you might be online later in the afternoon, and that is fine. There's no set time that you need to do your coursework, but just be mindful that I do have a family. I have four kids, so I have to be mindful of my time and just make sure that I'm available to sit and troubleshoot with you if I need to get on my computer. But if it's just a quick question, I am happy to answer that via text, so it's not a problem at all. So just know that one-on-one support, I may flex my office hours. I should be available most likely during the time that I said, but if you need me outside of that, you may need to make arrangements so I can make sure that I have access to technology if you need support on your computer. So I'm going to shut off my webcam so that I can show you some more information. You'll want to make sure, so some of you have been asking that you can't access the virtual classroom. So the virtual classroom is something that I will schedule. It's almost like a Zoom or a Google Hangout. It will be a set time, and we will have a virtual classroom where I'm going to go over some of the stuff that I'm sharing in this video today. But the first thing that you're going to do with your course is you're going to go to content. So that is where you're going to find most of your coursework. And so actually, I'm going to view as an IOA student. Sorry, I should have done that. So you're going to go to content, and this is what you're going to see. And so you will see something that gives you your overview. And so it says, Welcome to Physical Education 1, 2020. And it says, Ready to start. And you go to the Welcome folder. So that is where you're going to start. These are activities that you need to go through. And I just want to show you really quickly that you need to go through the information. And this is going to be helpful for your course as well. And go through using the arrows and make sure that you follow all of the instructions. After you view each topic, you will notice that you get a check mark. And so that shows that you've gone through all of the topics. So the next thing is the course documents. You'll see your syllabus, your academic calendar, your pacing guide. This is really important because this is going to show you what assignments that you should have done each week and will help you stay on track for the course. There's no real set time that you need to do any of your assignments except for the exercise logs. However, it is nice to kind of stay on the pacing guide. That way you're spreading out your assignments and there makes it more manageable. Make sure that you're not using a school account to view the files because some schools will block you from viewing your Google Docs from outside your school's domain. So you want to use either a personal Gmail or Google account and make sure to log out of your school account to view the file. So you'll go through all of these items. And then you can see the student handbook talks about Indiana Online Academy's handbook, acceptable user and NetEquip policy, academic integrity. And so this academic integrity is required that you sign off on it. You will not be able to access your course content until you've actually signed this document. And so this is really important that you complete that. And so once you get there, it'll give you to your academic integrity contract, and then you're going to sign your initials and submit that. And then once you do that, that will allow you to access your course content. So that brings you to the introduction folder. The unit overviews are an important source of course information. You must complete the activities in the previous folder and read the information before the unit will open. So just be mindful of that. And so this is where you're going to find your coursework. So you'll start with Unit 1. Gives you activities, videos, but see, it's telling me that I need to complete the introduction folder to access my activities. So you can't go through anything without getting those check marks on the side. So something just to be mindful as you're getting started. Due date. So again, assignments are not due any specific dates. However, utilize the pacing guide. Each week, if you don't have assignments completed, I will put in zeros, but that doesn't mean that you can't go complete them and then I will add the grade. But this will just help keep you on track as well as myself, and so that I make sure that I grade you accordingly. Assignments can always be turned in late. The only thing that I take points off for being late are the weekly exercise logs. If you're going to be away for more than 2 days, you want to let me know so that I can log that, so I know just when I'm keeping track of your grades. There is tutoring assistance, so if you need help, I can point you in the direction of that website. Just shoot me an email. This year's final exam, in the past, they had to be scheduled and completed face-to-face, but due to COVID-19, you will be taking your final online this year, and the finals must be completed by July 19th of 2020, and I will be sending out a bunch of information regarding your finals prior to that. Just something to keep note of. Technology that we utilize often is Microsoft Office and Google. Again, make sure you're not logged into your school Google account. That could cause some issues. The best way to do your assignments is on a desktop, an iPad, a Chromebook, laptop, or phone. You can do some things on your phone, but if that's your only way to do this course, it may prove to be difficult because your phone may not have the capability as the other tools will. You'll want to make sure that you're in Firefox or Google Chrome as a browser. That's what this D2L is going to work the best in. And so that should be good for technology. I think since a lot of you have been doing some e-learning this past semester, you might be a little bit more comfortable with an online course. So I think that'll make this summer even easier. Again, you will not see your course content until you've gone through each of the tabs in the welcome folder and completed your academic integrity contract. So don't forget that. On your course home, this is where, just to kind of going backwards a little bit, but this is where you'll see your completion percentage and your grade average. But remember, there is kind of a timing process, so things might not sync, automatically. I think it happens like every 24 hours. So give the computer time to sync. And I will put any important news items or news information right on this feed on the front page. And then there's also a parent portal. And so that's where I may create some parent messages for your parents. They're kind of like tweets, so just little quick things to remind you. But as you can see, upcoming events, it will show. So June 10th, it's saying to get started on your coursework and turn in that academic integrity contract. So when you guys are getting started, the main thing is just to get on here, get comfortable with D2L, touch base with me via email or text. Make sure that you go through my tips and guidelines, and then check out your introduction and welcome folders and sign that academic integrity contract. And then, of course, you're welcome to get started. So I hope this information was helpful for you all, and I'm here to guide you. So just let me know how I can be of assistance. Take care and have a great day.